Hey, guess what time it is? It's speed build time! Are we shocked? No, not really. Is that all I do? Yes. Do I have an essay due soon? Yeah, well, not an essay. Do I have homework due tomorrow? Yes. I have to write an annotated bibliography. I actually already did my essay, guys, so I was semi-responsible, but also now I'm doing this instead of homework, so once again, are we shocked? No. Back with another modern-ish build. I tried to okay, I'll give context. I generally feel like when I make modern builds, they turn out very cold and mean. So I tried to make this one a nice, cute family one, instead of a cold, mean, sad one. And I think, personally, that I did a pretty good job. So, also, I feel like you could tell that I'm kind of hyped right now. It's because I've been drinking caffeine, and right now, it's 2 a.m. I have to be up at 7:30 at the latest to get to class. Yeah, woo! It's 2. Responsible decisions. Not doing my annotated bibliography. Responsible decisions. So, I'm chilling in bed. I have my caffeine, right? And, I have beef jerky and chips. And I'm just sitting in bed at 2 a.m. with caffeine and chips and beef jerky. And, this is college, guys. This is what it's like. I feel I talk a lot about college. And that's just because, I'm genuinely going through a lot right now. Not for fakesies, for realsies, I am going through some things. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so weird. Because not only am I, living on my own for the first time, but, I'm also experiencing so much stuff. And, I'm living with roommates for the first time. That's weird. And, I'm away from my family for the first time and my dogs, and that's really hard. And I'm away from my best friend in the world, and that's really hard. I genuinely don't even know what to do. That's I just want my dogs and Kit. Is that too much to ask? Apparently yes, because they're 2 hours away. That's so far. And I'm just going through a lot that way. But also, not to flex on you all, but college is so busy and fun. Yes, I'm very stressed, and yes, this week has been very hard for me just because, I'm going through some, personal loss. I mentioned in, another video that I lost a friend, and, that's been really, really hard for me dealing with that. I have not been straight chilling. I've been, in a really bad headspace because of that, but overall, I'm doing good. And, most of the time in college, I'm doing fun things, and I'm not just being a real sad boy hours. For example, there's just, you gotta go to, free stuff all the time. There's free talks all the time. There's also this thing on campus called Pizza and Politics. It's, almost every other day, if not every day, right? It happens pretty frequently. And so just, from noon to 1, nearly every day, there's, a different political topic and free pizza, and you can just roll up, get some free pizza for lunch, and talk about politics. And, I'm a poli-sci major. I don't know if I've ever, mentioned that. But I am. So clearly it's something I enjoy talking about. I'm down for free pizza and politics pretty much any time. If I wasn't in class right then, I would be going every day. But next semester, my schedule's a little better, so I'm probably actually going to be hitting pizza and politics, all the time. Because I like to talk quite clearly from the fact that, I do voiceovers for fun, guys. I don't know. There's, stuff like that on campus. There's talks all the time. I went to a debate at the law school a while back that was really, really good. And very interesting, though, much different from, I did high school debate, because of course I did, I'm heckin' nerdy, but it was much different from that. It was, 2 college professors, too, from, other campuses, sharing their thoughts on gun control, which in itself, very interesting. And, a topic that I actually that's, a topic that I don't even have my opinions fully formed on. Most things I can be oh, yeah, this is what I think, but, gun control, I don't even know. It's too hard for me. But, I don't know, there's just, so much stuff going on campus. You can get free tickets to stuff a lot. I have an internship with, the school newspaper. I write for the opinion desk because, poli-sci major, I like talking about things I think about. That's what I do for fun, guys. Through that, I was able to get, free tickets to this show. I got 4 free tickets. Each ticket would usually cost like $50-$60. It was like this Halloween dance show with like all like the local dance troops and some like professional choreography, and it was just like really funny and really good. And like I got those tickets for me and my roommates because like I'm a real homie like that, guys. But yeah, there's stuff like that happening. I got to go see Logic in concert because like my roommate got $6 tickets for that. So like I paid $6 for my ticket and then I split an Uber. That's not bad at all. I ended up being like a $15 night to go like to a concert. That's not bad. And then I just like came home and got food. And it was amazing. Like, it was just a fun time. So like there's just always stuff going on. And I think that's like the biggest thing is like I'm a busy little bee, and not with school stuff, with like finding myself stuff. And that sounds weird and like super cheesy and then a little bit stupid, but genuinely like there's just so much like figuring yourself out and like learning about yourself. And like because I'm so like alone on campus, like I'm 2 hours away from everything I know, and there's so many people here who are like hours away from home, and I just can't even imagine that. Like that's insane to me. My parents are a 2-hour drive, and like that still feels really far, and I thought when I came here it wasn't far enough. Wrong. Like I genuinely miss them and like want them in my life more than they are. And like my friends and stuff. It's so like I'm very alone and I have to spend time with myself, and I think that has ultimately been like one of the biggest learning experiences, is just like learning how to be cool being alone with myself, just because I've always been someone who really struggles with that. Like I like being around other people. I'm a very outgoing person. According to my roommates, I am the most outgoing person they've literally ever met. Which, like, I can kind of see to some extent what they mean, just because, like, I don't know, I'm always out and about. I'm always tooting in around with other people. Busy little bee I am. But, like, I just can't stand not being, like, busy and, like, everything. I don't know. It's just, I like to be around other people, and it's very hard for me to, like, have to go to the grocery store alone. That's, like, a hard thing. At home, I would, like, straight up, if I was going to the grocery store, I would call someone who lived in Hiram, where the grocery store was, and I'd be like, hey, homie, you want to, like, come to the store with me? And usually I could get someone to, like, come with me. And, like, here, that's not how it works at all. It's, like, everyone's in class, so sometimes I have to go to the grocery store alone. I've dyed my hair twice since I moved here. I've gotten a tattoo since I moved here. Like, stuff's happening. But, you know, like, back to the build, guys. When I built this, I actually did it in 2 parts. I built, like, most of the downstairs. I did, like, the kitchen and the living room, and, like, I did the exterior completely, and, like, all, like, the, like, landscaping-y stuff and, like, outdoor furniture. I did all of that, and then I was like, you know what I don't want to do right now is, like, bedrooms and bathrooms, because that's hateful, and I would rather not. So, I just took a break, and I did some homework. Very responsible of me. And then I came back, and I was just like, okay, time, I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. And I done did it, and I finished the bedrooms. I must have found inspiration somewhere, because I done did it. And I put curtains on most of the windows in this house, which, weird for me. I'm someone who likes to be consistent with my builds, right? So, like, I like to use the same windows for the most part. Like, I don't like a lot of window variety. And if there's window variety, it's all from the same pack, so it looks right, you know? And, like, if you change the floorboards on me, I freak out. Like, just use the same floorboards. No one has 2, like, different types of wood or 2 different types of carpet in their house. That's not how it works, you know? So, like, I like consistency across my build. And, like, I don't know, man. This one, I was a little more chillin'. I think that I did a good job of, like, taking a hot break. And, like, I don't know. The other thing I tried to do was outdoor lighting with this. And I didn't take any nighttime screenshots, which is a shame. But I'm going to put it on the gallery. So if you guys want to see, like, how pretty it looks at night, you let me, like, all you got to do is download it. It's pretty good. I think my favorite room isn't the one I'm doing right now. It's the bedroom next to it that's going to be the teenage daughter's room. I'm really proud of that. Like, I mixed, like, the modern look we got going, because, like, it's in, like, a modern house, and, like, so I put, like, a modern bed, and, like, it's, like, has modern touches, but then, like, it also has, like, a vintage, like, vanity, and, like, a vintagey dresser, And, like, I think it just looks really nice. Like, I think that it suits the build really well because, like, downstairs, the problem I always have is, like, these modern houses, they just look so cold and mean, right? So, like, downstairs, like, I try to make it more family-y. And, like, this daughter's room, I think, like, matches that aesthetic really well of, like, having, like, the modern touches, but then, like, ultimately being kind of family-y and, like, warm, just because I use, like, the more vintage furniture in it. Like, it still has, like, this super, like, ritzy, like, modern, like, laminate flooring. I use the basketball flooring from City Living, right? So it looks really, like, really new, just because it's shiny. shiny. Me pretending I'm Tamatoa for 5 minutes. But, like, then it has, like, this, like, old wood chair and dresser and vanity, and it's like, wow, maybe it's not such a cruel, cold world out there, guys. And I don't know, I think the color scheme I also didn't do too matchy for once in my life. Like, look, there's blue on the little suitcases by the bed, and there's pink on the little, like, aux cord thing, and there's dark wood tones, but there's more than one wood tone, and then there's purple on the bed, and then I just use the rug to tie it all together so I don't have to be stressed. Oh, also, there's a little bit of yellow on that one little painting right there, which was very hard for me to do. Like, I almost, like, looked for another one, and I was like, no, these work, and they're cute, and I'm not giving it up just because of my weird need to match things. So, I'm proud of myself. I also, like, when I built the room that we're starting right now, this kid's room, I built it with, like, the intention of it being for a kid who's less young, like, and what I mean by that is, like, it still is, like, a kid's bed, they're still, like, a kid, and it's, like, gonna have a desk, and, like, it still has these, like, Void Critter CDs, but then it also isn't gonna have toys. Like, I end up putting in, like, a little science lab, but I don't put in, like, a toy box or anything like that I usually would in a kid's room, because I wanted them to be, like, a kid who's almost a teenager. Like, they're growing up. They're gonna be aging up soon, and, like, Mom, I'm too old for these toys. You know, it's like Mom, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very tired. Like, I'm using the caffeine to stay awake, but I'm very tired. And I'm sorry, this is going to sound gross, but I have to take a sip. That probably sounded icky, because I'm drinking, like, from a Propel bottle. It probably sounded like Slurpee. I'm sorry. The other thing is, with this house, I actually think my bathrooms turned out pretty alright, but I hate bathrooms in The Sims 4, and I'll explain why. All of the showers are stupid and ugly, because they don't look like real person showers. There's only 2 that look like real person showers, and they're the ones that have, like, the bath and the tub. Literally, like, that's what real people have in their bathrooms. Don't lie to me and say that they have these weird, like, shower cubicle things, because no one does. And, like, so, like, that weirds me out. Just a tad. And then also, I hate all the tile floors in this game. The one that I use the most is the one from, I was about to say Salvadorada, but Salvadorada's the world, from Jungle Adventure, right? This tile right here. I use this tile a lot, like a good amount, considering, like, how much I use other tiles. But I gotta explain. I do not like them. Like, I like this tile. It only works in certain builds. Every other tile in the game is ugly. And, like, you can't prove me wrong, because it's just the truth. Like, all of them just suck. So, I'm bitter. Wow. As if it's like I can't go a whole video without complaining about something in The Sims. That's whack. It's almost like this game needs to, like, have some issues solved. Not in, like, a mean way. Like, I love The Sims. But also, it needs some issues solved. Okay, and we are about to go into screenshots. So, I'm going to head out now. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Trying to be more assertive. So just, do those things. Like, you watched it, you probably liked it. This is screenshot, so I'm going to go now. Bye!